my next interview is with Terry Hicks, and the name of his show is
The Unsigned Talent Takeover.
Okay, Unsigned Talent Takeover. And so we're going to just start with these questions because I just want to be as natural as possible. Your air times and if you're live or if you're recorded.
We are live every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. right here on WELT 95.7.
And do you have a re-air time?
Yes, re-air time is Tuesday mornings from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Cool. Unsigned Talent Takeover.
Yes.
How did you come up with that name?
Basically what it is years ago I started off doing internet radio, and local talent, unsigned talent doesn't get the recognition they need or I feel they don't get enough recognition they deserve. Okay. So I started doing internet radio, and then I worked with a lot of local bands, met a lot of people, and then when WLT opened up, I pitched it to the director at the time, Eric Mulberg, and I said, hey, this is what I got, Unsigned Talent Takeover, and he says, well, where'd you come up with that name? I said, well, because it's basically focused on local and unsigned talent. And that's it. And so basically that's all we play is local and unsigned talent. We won't play any regular music, basically stuff you wouldn't hear on a regular radio station.
Nice. Good. And so when you're, as I'm interviewing the DJs, what I'm asking is for titles. Some people like being called a DJ. Some people like being called a radio host or a radio personality. What do you prefer?
Actually, I'm okay with whatever. I just kind of we go with the flow, DJ Terry, on-air personality, just kind of like whatever we're feeling that day,
Okay, that's cool. Terry, right?
Yes.
When you designed the show, what did you see? What was the outline?
The focus was to give unsigned talent, local talent, the recognition they deserve.
Okay.
And so, along that line, we've also started this thing for our show. It's called the Unsigned Talent Listener's Choice Awards. And what that is every year, we debut new artists and bring them in here. Then the listeners say, hey, this person deserves to be nominated for this award. So at the end of each year, we sit there and make a list of all the names, and then narrow it down to so many people. And then from that point, the listeners say, hey, I want to vote for this person, and then we give out trophies. So customized trophies.
What do they look like? Tell me, describe one.
They're basically like last year before Landis, the guy that co-hosts with me, it's a gold microphone. It's a regular looking trophy, a gold microphone that says Unsigned Talent Listener's Choice Awards in the year that he won the award for.
That's cool.
So we're working on, this year we're focusing more on customizing each trophy towards that category. Like the most memorable guest would be the gold trophy. Breakout Artist of the Year would be like a picture of like First and a picture of maybe a microphone. They're not all going to be the same.
Okay.
We want to customize it towards that specific area.
To the person.
Yes.
Okay. And so since the conception, has your show evolved?
Oh, yes. And it's getting bigger. We actually have been doing a lot of shows. I'm working with some local artists even giving us tickets to their shows to say, hey, I got this show coming up in April. Can you give some away on your Facebook page?
Okay.
So it's expanded tremendously from when we started.
So you actually, you do it here at WELT.
Yes.
You Facebook it, and then you're on YouTube also?
Yeah, we're in that process of getting our YouTube channel up.
And what about, are you connected to Access Fort Wayne?
I'm not, but Landis, the guy that does the coast with me, he has a show on Access TV. So kind of we go hand in hand.
Together.
Yep. And then like when I have guests in here and he has guests, we kind of do for two birds with one stone.
Okay.
So. What
is the uniqueness of your show? What sets you apart?
Because basically we focus on local talent. Nothing else but local talent. Local and unsigned talent.
And you're able to, at this point, continue on with...
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. So,
and we continue to make more connections.
That's good. Who is your target audience?
We really don't have a specific target audience. I kind of want to say more towards like the newer. It's like the newer. Like I'd probably say ages 21 to 40 genre, because they're the ones that usually listen to the type of music that we play. It's we play a lot more hip hop than anything else, but we have a variety. Okay. It's not like one specific genre. We play Christian, we play rock, we play hip hop. We do it all. We're not specified just to one genre.
All right. So, what is the creative flavor of the show?
Basically, it's just vibing with the artists. Giving the artists, the opportunity of they come in here. We do live interviews. They come in here, they get a whole 2 hours, talk about themselves, how they came to where they're at today, what they want for their future, and it kind of gets the listeners out there, puts them on a personal level with that artist.
Okay.
Get to know them on a personal level.
It's the platform.
Yes.
Then. Okay. And so, I've asked this question to each of the DJs. So, emotions move people. Have you considered what emotion that you want to ignite? Do you want to catch fire, arouse, trigger, stimulate? Do you want to fuel? Do you want to provoke? What emotion do you want to happen?
What I want to see I want to see the good vibes. The feeling that you get when you get that closeness of somebody and you get to know them. We want everybody to feel like they're part of our family. And getting to know us DJs on a personal level and the artist, that makes them feel family.
Okay.
And that's how we refer to each other as we're family. We're not, regular people. We're all considered family. So
So now, and this is the last sentence. What does, if you could, in 1 to 2 sentences, as succinctly as you can, what does community radio mean to you?
Community radio to me is getting the community together, getting them to look at the different cultures, the different diversity in the world, the city, whatever. And as a community, we can come together by giving you, okay, you've got this, this DJ that talks about this specific thing, you got this, you talks about that, and then all together we get to know each other's culture. And that's basically what I feel we as community radio can do, is put this focus together, show everybody there's more than just, there's different cultures out there. We just got to go out there, own it, and say, let's check this out.
Cool. That's cool. All right, final thought?
Basically, just keep vibing. I mean, we're all family here.
I like that.
The way I like it, so.
Right. All right. Thank you so much. All right.